In 2024, buying stuff online it became easier than ever. You could buy groceries online and get it sent straight to your house. You could buy down there everything online nowadays. And with that comes the rise of artists buying beats online. Back in the day, you really had to work with a producer to craft your sound. With everything moving so fast nowadays, you can just easily go online, go on YouTube, search a type beat, and buy a beat that you want.
Every song that you heard and that you're gonna hear is a YouTube type beat.
But what a lot of artists fail to realize is buying beats online is not just as simple as going to buy something from the store. When you buying a beat, you buying production. You purchasing an instrumental from a producer. Producers try to make it easy as they can to provide value for artists and help them with their careers. And this new day and age of the music industry, a lot of producers took their work to the internet to help service the vast amount of artists that needed help. Record labels are not signing artists like they did back in the day. Today, as an artist, you have to come with something already on the table. You got to come with your own fan base and your own catalog of music. And the easiest way for artists to work and do that and knock out songs is to have beats at their fingertips readily available whenever they need to make a hit. So it only makes sense that artists have a vast supply of beats that they can reach to whenever they need to unleash their creativity. And simply just waiting on a producer or two to cook up some beats and send them the files just take too long. For a lot of artists, buying beats online just seems like the best move to make. But like I said, when you buying a beat, you're not just buying a beat. You buying some production that's connected to a producer. And when you got millions of producers and you buying beats online, anything can happen. If you're an artist that buy beats online, you really want to make sure you rock with the producer who you buying from. You might buy a beat, go to the studio, make a song on that beat, and then when it's time to release your song, you having problems with it because of copyright issues. Things like this are not uncommon in the music industry or just doing business online. It's not necessarily guaranteed that everybody know what they doing and gonna do it the right way. Sometimes you got artists that lease beats and think they own the beat, so when they go and upload their song to distribution companies, they registered as if they own the exclusive rights to the content. I'm pretty sure a lot of artists do this unknowingly, not knowing exactly what they're doing, not knowing the business really like that. All they know is they just need to upload their song to make some money. When you got stuff like this going on in the industry, you really want to make sure you rocking with the producer who you buying beats from. Because when you really rock with the producer, he rocking with you. So any problems that may arise, he could be right there to help you. Some situations you might have an artist lease a beat from a producer, go upload their song, and when they upload their song to the distribution platform, they enter it into the YouTube Content ID program too. And when somebody upload their songs and they use the YouTube Content ID, that basically stops everybody from being able to make money off of that beat. And a lot of artists don't know this when they buying beats online. It's real easy for an artist to upload their song and to check the box like they just own everything exclusively. That's one of the biggest problems when it comes to buying beats online and even selling beats online as far as producer. But he gonna really make sure you get your money's worth. If a problem come about where you bought a beat and when you went to go try to upload it and you got blocked from distribution, a producer can go back and make a derivative of that beat, tweak it, make it a little different so it's totally original to you and you won't get no copyright claim. But if you really not rocking with a producer like that and you do go through certain kind of problems, it might not be easy like that if you just looked at the whole situation as a transaction. I'm buying this beat from this producer, I'm about to go do my thing, make this money, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to rock with the producer. Then a problem come with that beat, you're gonna need that producer. And a lot of us, man, a lot of producers, we're not just here just to make money. We really want to help artists get on and make hits, man. A lot of producers got resources of their own. A lot of producers know how to market and do their own thing. So it's really only beneficial for artists to rock with a producer rather than trying to buy a beat and get on and do their own thing. And like I said, this is not back in the day like you had labels before when they was developing artists. Artist development nowadays damn near don't exist. You got to build your own fan base nowadays. You got to do your own thing. One thing I noticed is that a lot of artists don't understand what artist development is. If you don't really understand how to develop yourself as an artist, your best bet is to work with a producer. There's really no reason to just buy beats from a producer and just get on and just try to do your own thing. And one thing I learned about business is going to different fields. You're going to need somebody in your team that specializes in something that you don't. Let's say the tech space, for instance. If you planning on creating your own social media company, it would be very wise for you to have somebody in your team that understands tech, somebody that knows how to code. When you're really trying to do your thing in business, you don't really want to outsource everything. A lot of things you're gonna need in-house. Like I said with tech, it'll be damn near impossible for you to compete with Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter if you didn't have nobody on your team that knew how to code. If you didn't have nobody on your team that was real tech savvy, you would be stuck outsourcing everything. Every time you got a problem, you will have to outsource it and pay every time you outsource. That's like the same thing buying beats and working with producers. You really want to rock with a producer or really have a producer in your team, because at the end of the day, you in the music industry. You in the music industry space. So you want to have somebody that's real tech savvy with you to go into that space. Real producers are not just beat makers. Producers know how to market. They know how to network. They know how to do a lot of different things, especially producers that's doing their online thing. Because anybody that's doing their online thing, especially a producer, you damn near had to become your own graphic artist. You had to learn website development. There's a lot of little things you got to learn as a producer. But yeah, man, the bottom line, when you buying beats online, you really want to make sure you rock with the producer and you're not just buying the beat. Anything could have happened to the beat that the producer may not even be aware of. Both the artist and the producer need to be in communication. And if you're really serious about what you're doing and the producer believe in you, you probably won't even have to buy no beats no more. At the end of the day, we both trying to get on. We both trying to get rich, you know what I'm saying, and live our dream. Make sure you really rocking with the producer you buying beats from, and you never know what connections he got, because a lot of producers are real valuable. But yeah, man, it's Antbeatz. Be on the lookout for the next video. I'm gone.